Hey everybody, welcome back to Jan's beautiful gallery here in Summerland, British Columbia. Today I'm going to talk to you about the fact that I may be the worst prop builder in the history of film and television, despite my almost 40 years of being a prop master. I've learned to hire the very best. They make me look really good, and God help us if I ever have to build a prop, which did happen twice. I was contracted to do a pilot for a TV show called Fargo. Not the brilliant Noah Hawley series, but many years before, just soon after the movies came out, CBS commissioned a pilot to be directed by Kathy Bates in Northern Alberta. And long story short, we had one scene where we had a Viking funeral where we had to put a 80s style tape deck blaster on a guy's body in a burning boat. And it was an unplanned shot. All of a sudden I was told with about 4 hours that we wanted to do this. And I had one on the truck, but we had a scene that we had to do the very next day with the tape deck. So I couldn't burn it the night before. So I gave my Teamster, Timmy, a Polaroid of it and $100 and sent him to Edmonton and said, can you find something close and bring it back? So about an hour before the scene, Timmy showed up empty-handed. And I looked at him and said, you couldn't find anything? He goes, oh, no, I found the perfect match for it. And I'm looking at him like he didn't have it. I said, well, what happened? He goes, I thought the guy wanted too much money, so we got into an argument and he threw me out of his store. And I just looked at him, I couldn't believe that I was hearing that. So I ran into the truck and quickly cobbled some things together and made something. And my assistant came in, looked at it and said, what are you doing? I said, I'm building a tape deck to put on the body. She goes, you're not putting that on camera, are you? And I said, well, the boat's on fire, it's night, and it's a crane shot, and the crane's quite a ways away. She goes, I know, but you're not putting that on camera, are you? So I quickly snuck in just before the camera rolled, put my abomination on the body, just as effects were lighting it on fire, ran out of the shot. So all evidence of that build were destroyed in the fire. But that wasn't my only prop that was destroyed by fire. The one genre I never do is horror. I have an aversion to watching horror films, so I have no desire to work on them. Plus, daytime isn't scary, so horror movies usually have a lot of night shoots and rain towers. However, when I was contacted to do a horror film, I said yes. I had never done one before. How many jugs of fake movie blood do we need to pour on the floor? As it turns out, a lot. Add to that severed heads, scalping, and a massive explosion that rips a body apart. What have I gotten myself into? Of course, every film shoot involves an unplanned comedic moment. On that film, it was when our talented makeup effects master, Dave Traynor, built a replica of the lead bad guy's body to blow up in the movie. We were setting up a crane shot on a rural road, and the director said, bring in the body to blow up. Are you sure? I asked. The camera is on a crane 200 feet away from the effects body. He insisted we bring in the body, so we put the body in, and the effects guys did a massive explosion. The only thing left afterwards was a piece of one leg and a cowboy boot. It is still part of Janice's Halloween display. The next day we were doing a smaller explosion and the director said, okay, bring in the body for the close-up. You blew that body up yesterday, I said. Who told you to do that? He asked. Without a hint of emotion, I told him that he did. Luckily, I had witnesses to back me up. Well, I need a body to blow up, he replied. So off the on-set painter and I went with a stuffed dummy to build a version of the hero actor in 20 minutes. The makeup and hair department also pitched in. When I brought it to set, I said, you may not want to hold the shot too long. The director took one look at the thing we had built and said, don't worry, I won't. Once again, I was lucky that a badly built prop would be destroyed by fire, or in this case, an explosion. After that movie, I swore off horror movies forever. As I write this, it has been 22 years and counting with no horror movies. Well, I actually did do a horror movie that's coming out this year called Heretic with the boys who wrote A Quiet Place, so I did get back into it. And by the way, here's the boot. That was the only thing left that day of the lead actor. Have a great day, everybody.